Hello, 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 hello.
Oh my
hello,
god.
Hello, hello.
Oh my, oh my god.
Oops. Right, there we go. Welcome. Hi, Undead. I know you said first, but I am Recursive Streams. Yeah, fun times. But I do have to confirm what Sam is saying here. You weren't quite first. What did you just do? Did you copy paste messages? What just happened? Like, are you okay, Sam? Oh boy, what indeed? Yeah, let's not do that, apparently. Well, this started off interesting. But yeah, I'm back playing some Final Fantasy X-2 today. I've been playing it up and around with different games as of late because I want to. The only person when you just showed me a while. No worries. I mean, you're the first person that wasn't already ready with the stream up. So, because before I even go live, Sam will have the screen up to make sure he is there and that he doesn't forget usually. Scary. Okay. Apparently I'm just not connected to this anymore. Give me a second. I was trying to set up my little deck board I've got here. Guess what? Yeah, exactly. Like, I started at 8, but I was late because I hadn't restarted my computer. And for me, it is become a thing of where I need to restart my computer because it's less likely to cause a crash then. She says, having recent crashes starting within the first 20 minutes of a stream, and she's restarted her computer, so maybe I'm just wrong. The hope is not, but here we are. We're playing Final Fantasy X-2 today, which we will get into not too far off from now. I'm gonna refresh some stuff that I have up. I haven't even got the guide up. I am way out of pace for this game. Oh, that's a hairband I'm trying to put my glass down on. Let us get the guide. Because the guide is what will help us. Let's be real. So, if you don't know already, I have been playing this game for quite a while now. I have 30 hours now in this game. 30 because I said it like that because I was honestly a little shocked. I've tried to do all the side quests that I can, but I'm realizing there's only so much I can do, I'll be honest. Especially at this point. Let me just transfer us over so I can show you what I am talking about. I am playing on a controller, but this is the PC version. So as you can see, I have 30 odd hours and 43 seconds, so yay! Quite a lot of hours, I know. Right, so what I've been doing, this game is so loud for me. I want it to be loud for you guys so you can hear it, but for me it is, big playtime numbers. I know, I never thought I'd be spending, the reason why 30 hours is a big deal, I understand it's a Final Fantasy game, so like, a lot of people be like, 3 hours isn't like actually a lot for a 30 hours isn't that much. But when you take in consideration, the first time I properly played through this, I got to chapter 4 in 10 hours. Well, nearly 11 hours, but with 37%, I just want to show the difference of how I'm at, nearly double that percent in triple the time. So maybe not quite equal, but we had some trouble. It was the Thunder Plains. But this chapter is honestly, I personally think, from having played a little bit of it before, one of the worst ones. So basically, in this chapter, we are trying to unite people by doing a concert. Yuna's going to be putting on a concert, the Thunder Plains, Being committed to includes people from New Yevon and the Youth League. It's gonna be quite the chore, isn't it? Chapter 4 represents the most end of most of your freedom that you've enjoyed this game thus far. Chapter 5 is a little better on this grab, but if you want to finish up everything in the game, we suggest you do it before Chapter 4 starts. Yeah, so I've already started Chapter 4, so that's not happening. I've done as much as I can. All my characters are within level 60s. The main reason why I'm just going into the story at this point is because they're honestly with their abilities. So you'll be able to see here, Yuna's almost done this half MP cost thing, which is literally the last thing I think she needs to do to complete this. And then I'm going to shove her onto Berserker and go through the mess that is the Berserker thing. Like, look at that, 180, they have a 301. You'll see here that Riku has, like, she's very close, like, to get to the 300. So I'm very excited about that. Pain's not too far behind, to be fair. A little bit more, but it's fine. Okay, I'm handling it. I was told that the Berserker is really super useful in Chapter 5, and it's basically needed, and if you haven't got it, you're screwed. So I made sure to get it, and then also, you know, max everyone in it that I could. I feel like I've forgotten something that I didn't mean to forget, but you need to come with a freedom. Chapter 5 is a bit of finish. Okay, we need to. Oh, did I sleep in Chapter 4? I don't remember, and now I'm a little worried because that helps get Chapter 5's like proper completion. So I'm pretty sure I did. Oh god, I forgot that the Chocobo's in here. I would like to rest, please. Sleep tight. I'm gonna very quickly go through the comp spheres again because as much as I hated going through them and they took a long time, and I have gone through them in my own, like, in time that I haven't been playing the game on stream. I haven't been doing any major story stuff on off stream, it's just mainly, nothing. It's mainly been leveling up the characters, leveling up their skills, because the skills are really awkward to level up. I did find out, though, that the easiest way to do it is actually by using their skills, so MP stuff, pretty much. And that's how you actually level them up properly, which it was news to me, and I was trying to just get them to attack, because they're decent enough. But by actually playing around with their MP, I have learned a lot more than I ever knew about how these abilities worked and stuff, so I'm not really complaining about it at all. I just wish it didn't take nearly as long to actually do, because it takes a very long time. And that is not fun. What is even down here? Yeah, I didn't think there was. Anyway. So, maybe be able to visit some areas. Okay, so we already did the beginning of some of Chapter 4. We've done Rin's investigation, we did that, so that's fine. There are 5 possible we can pin the blame on. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. With an episode concluded, oof. It seems we are getting closer to the heart. Though Riku also gives you the Ragnarok accessory as a bonus, while pinning Rin gives you the Gift Ball Sphere. The Chocobo Eater is the easiest to blame out the 5 Celtics, so focus your attention on him or it if you want to guarantee completion with him. Okay, I'm a little confused because we did do the me and High Road stuff on the stream last time. Oh, that is not what I wanted to go into. I wanted to go into the comp spheres. I'm very used to just clicking through that menu. Okay, so that page that it asked me to go to doesn't even exist, so that's great. So what I wanted to keep going through is Besaid currently, because Besaid is, like, I feel like, okay, no, this is exactly the same. Okay, no, we've done this, that's fine. Um. Okay, so let us. Honestly, I'm pretty fine with what we've done here. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the saving Tobly stuff. You bet. You'll see this hobby to pull off great concerts. Head over to the Moonflow in order to find him. You'll notice that Tobly somehow ended up on the same boat as Waka, being on the run from deck collectors, just chase him along with the rest of the pack. This mission is actually quite simple. All you have to do is follow Tobly and his pursuers wherever they go. Eventually they'll head back from the Moonflow. Now I admit, I have done this before, and I distinctively remember doing this. Because basically, when I streamed this game the first time, I was already in Chapter 4. I was in that 10-hour point of Chapter 4, and I just couldn't get past a lot of the fiends. So I restarted the game. Find Tobly and enlist his help in producing June's concert. Okay. So basically, this is just following Tobly this entire time.
Hey, you haven't seen Tobly anywhere around.
So we've got a little bit of a long-winded thing to go through, unfortunately. There he is. Running his little footsies. I need to actually run forward. Sorry, I'm trying to work something out on the side as well. I have fun little emotes that I can share, so I want to make sure I can do them. Also, for whatever reason, Chocobos just want to kill me. Like, I've had battles with Chocobos where they're like sending like a meteor strike on me. It's insane. Like, they seem to be such innocent creatures, and yet they literally, like, they killed off. I had to use some Phoenix Downs. That's how sad it was, I'll be honest.
Ah, that obnoxious midget! Found him!
Her reaction just like, Another battle? But no, I realized that I actually completely missed what I was talking about. But basically, doing these things really do help actually get up your AP. Obviously, the slight issue difference here is the fact that a lot of things typically will die in about one hit. For example, like, Yuna didn't even get to use her ability there, which is really annoying because that dog takes so long to run off. But because a lot of things, you know, die in one hit, not everyone gets the chance to hit, which seemingly is very important. And like, she gets up, but for whatever reason, she just never gets a hit in a lot of the time, which is exactly why I'm not. Did Riku even get to hit then? Also, I'm pretty sure that for whatever reason, that the one that I've been using, Crackdown, they seem to be able to hit a couple times.
Pudge learned to run like that. I'm beat.
We can't keep up.
Really sad, I'll be honest.
Come back here, you beak-faced fraud!
And again, we're just pushed, like, back behind them, you know, casually. It's of course we are. The story parts of this can be really slow, I will say that much. Maybe these dudes have a little bit more health than I thought they would, I don't know. No, he's gone. See, yeah, she just gets an extra hit in for whatever reason. Like, pretty sure Pain didn't even get a whack in then. Do I have the Law Brace on?
It's a dog-eat-you world.
The Doggy New World. dead. Like, this is what I mean by it doesn't take very many hits to kill these things. One hit, and it's because they're level 60s. Well, I say they're level 60s. Pain's a level 60. The other two are pretty close. Like, if it gets over the 55 mark, like, or like the something 5 mark, they're usually just a level above at that point. Like, they just are. Theoretically, they should all die from these one hits. Not when they miss, though. I am being somewhat lax and obviously attacking here, just because it's not really needed.
Time for something meatier.
There's no point using the MP if they're not even gonna get the hit in. So I've had that happen quite a few times and that's really annoying.
Boy.
Good boy! Still like huffing and puffing. I must say, I'm pretty sure the console versions all have the ability to speed through things. This one does not, seemingly. Oh, that added a bunch of health to him. Interesting. Okay, he's dead anyway. A little annoying when the health goes up, but can't know everything, I guess. Oh.
Has Tobley passed this way, sir?
Nope. Can't say I've seen him. He must still be on the south bank.
Go take another good look.
Oh, yes, sir.
We gotta run all the way back around, I believe. Ooh. Okay. There is one thing that I haven't been doing during this whole thing. There's the PR campaign and the marriage campaign, and I have been neglecting those every time, so that's probably something I'll have to do during my New Game Plus, because I will be doing one, but I probably won't stream it. I probably will just play it casually. I'm pretty sure you lose all your levels, but you keep all your skills and stuff, so basically my goal would be everyone has max everything, would be my end goal of doing a New Game Plus. Also, the way when they run like that is so funny to me. And also eventually 100%ing it. While I would absolutely love to believe that I could 100% it in this one playthrough, I'm actually almost certain that I won't be. Because I'm not that lucky, one, and apparently according to a lot of guides, I've already messed up my chance to do that. She'd learn it. Okay, that actually means I can take her out a trainer in a minute. She should have maxed it. I'm actually shocked that that only took so many battles. Look at that! Mastered it! Okay, so I need to actually go into the garment grid that she has, and I don't know which one she has, so... That's not it. I know I gave her one with like, healing light. Although it didn't say about how she is using it. 1 second. Equipped Yuna. She's using Vanguard. Okay. Don't know why I've got her using Vanguard, but... So... Okay, she actually does already have Berserker on there. I didn't actually realize that. Okay. How close is Riku to leveling up? Well, she still has one more thing to learn after she does that. Oh, I should actually equip Juno with Berserker at this point, so that she can start learning. How far is Riku? Because she can't be too far off it. Look, so she's really close at this point. She does have auto regen and then one more. I'm hoping it's not another 300 or 200 though, because that would be actually a massive re. I'm interested to see what Yuna's Berserker stuff is, because they all have different types of Berserks. So she stands in one place, but she's like, rah, rah, rah. And she runs like an actual cat. Okay, interesting. And she licks her paw. Does a backflip. She does like a meow pose, you know? Interesting, because like that's one thing I noticed about Berserker specifically. They all seem like, honestly, it kind of freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie. It like how much they're moving just is like it's way too much. Like you're making me nervous, sort of thing. No, it's always fun to see the outfits, which is maybe just a me thing. Interesting. Okay. See, the fun thing about Berserker is you could just put them all on Berserk and they'll do whatever they want. We're a little behind, I'm not gonna lie. Hatto. The fact that we had to run up, down, up, it's a little frustrating, but I guess that's just how it goes. And it back restarts as soon as we have to go to the move load. Throw the shoe puff across, apparently. Stamp, stamp, stamp.
He says Toby.
Follow on.
We're gonna follow on the shoe puff, yes. Oh, I actually need to ask, don't I?
Right.
Let me on, please. They're really cute, not gonna lie. Okay, and at this point, can I do any of this stuff? Oh gosh, matchmaking. Offended her more if you try. Oh, ouch. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need a better guide for that stuff, at least. But you can either go towards the Guardium and you'll find him once again. Walk towards the entrance of the Guardium where you will encounter
He has to be here somewhere.
Probably in his troop of Pypelos. I did not read what that just said. Oh, he's up in a tree. You can kind of see him. There he is.
You, You're gonna.
You just went, nah mate, bye. The main reason why I'm just using attack them all is because I can't tell who's who easily. I'm just like, if I just let Yuna get up to being able to use some of the abilities, that would be great. Also, I love that they have little toe beams, like, so you'll see that she only has 3%, so she's currently getting cripple, and then she'll get cracked down and she'll do all this stuff, and it'll be grand and great, and we'll be grand. My hope is basically, I probably will end up, depending on whether we finish this chapter or not, keeps tripping over the ground, over the terrain. Go back to the Fiend Arena if we have the opportunity. I honestly don't even know if we will during this chapter. Whoops. I do still think I like Riku's outfit for Berserker most.
We've got bigger fish to fry.
I also never understand how a lot of the places in Spirit connect. It's always confused me, which I know sounds a little ridiculous. What is that thing? I imagine something I should have actually been scared of if I was a much lower level than I currently am. But, hey, lucky me. Battleseum. Here we go.
Hi, what can I do for you? What brings you here?
Well...
Spectacularly spectacular! 'Twill be a yummy Unipalooza indeed! 'Twill go down in history! I most definitely want to arrange it. Can I?
Yep.
A minor detail.
Yep.
Where should it be?
Well, the more people we can gather together, the better.
Aha! Then how about the Thunder Plains? Yes! You could practically pack a plethora of people in that place.
Now, how do we get people to come?
Simple, leave it to me. My power PR team will push it pronto. Oh, boys!
Oh, boys! You sound like a lot like LeBlanc just then. But cereal.
Your spectators.
Are you sure about this?
Brother's orders. Bring every last Hypello back with you.
do. So that's another mission complete. That was easy enough. We got the Black Tabard garment grid.
We're over the Calmlands now. You ready to go?
Grab everyone you see. We do not want them.
This is such a weird scene.
Leave it to us.
Will they be alright?
Be back in a jiffy, sister.
Sister? Hi, sisters. The Hypellos were first. Yum.
You've got guts.
Alright, next stop.
It's fun how they would have only had to have one model and one animation, and then all they'd have to do would be
A project.
like,
I'm
ugh.
engineering a giant sphere screen for the stage. That way, even people way in the back will be able to see you.
Your invention?
Not to mention, we're still picking up lots.
Why
of
is he
waves from
surrounded by that?
concerts.
Nice work.
Basically, like, check out the common spheres, which is what we're gonna have to do, I'm afraid.
Boom, baby, to the concert grounds.
Da-da-da-da. I do actually have the opportunity to go back in the Fiend Arena here, which I'm not gonna do. Oh, but I do need to go to the comm spheres, so we might as well go in here. So basically, I need to go through all of these at least once again, which is going to take a while, and I realize it's an absolute drag. but they do all have something new.
Oh, it's you. You've probably heard, but I've been called back to Youth League headquarters. It is a shame, though, having to leave Besaid in the hands of slackers.
Besaid will be fine. Waka's there to keep an eye on things.
Small consolation. If you ask me, his brother was 10 times the man Waka is.
You knew Chapu?
We fought in the Crusaders together. He always talked about Waka. Said, my brother's the greatest person in Spira. Imagine my surprise to find out the legendary Waka's nothing more than a wishy-washy wimp. There were so many things I'd wanted to talk to Waka about, but not anymore.
Things? What kind of things?
Memories. Well, that's enough chit-chat. I need to get ready to leave.
Sorry, I'm just currently looking at all the things I can find. Because I'm not quite sure, like, how many there are, but this, little guide that I've just looked at doesn't really help in that situation. Okay, one sec. I may have just found the actual thing I need. Okay.
Shame on you, Yuna.
What did I do?
What's this about a concert? Doing something fun like that, even though you know I can't leave Besaid. Not very thoughtful.
Can't leave Besaid because she's got
I got tired
pregnant.
of just standing around.
You couldn't resist helping out. You haven't changed at all, have you?
Very much
Even
Yuna,
though
though,
you
in
so
it.
wanted to.
You could tell?
How many years have I known you? You don't need to rush. You know, the most important changes happen naturally, and usually turn out better than if you tried to force them.
So that's how it works?
In my experience, at least.
Imagine having that dress. Imagine those belts aren't exactly light.
You sure it's alright to be walking around so much? You got twice as much reason to be careful, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Very sweet.
Take Waka. He probably doesn't even notice it's happening.
Huh? Yuna, what's this about?
Just girl talk.
Ha!
That right? Cause I'm thinking it's a boy. The way it's always kicking at loose stomach.
On second thought, maybe he hasn't changed.
Why does he just sit in front of it like that? Also, why is my phone going off? Thank you, Twitter. Are you gonna talk, Walker? Oh no, you're just gonna let me stare into your crotch, apparently. Okay, I've clicked on the wrong... Okay, no, I'm in the right place. Okay, so there's that. Let's try one more. I'm just to double check. Hey guys.
Hey, Yuna! We heard about your concert.
Too bad we can't go cheer you on.
Why not?
With the baby about to be born, we're kind of worried, yeah?
Lulu's fine, but you know Waka.
But, we should be able to hear you through this thing, right? We'll be rooting for you.
Bless them, that's really sweet. You didn't really get to know much of, honestly, the, Blitzball dudes. Waka! Waka. Waka waka waka, eh. Samanamana, eh, waka waka, eh, samanamana, Zachary. Oh my god! You, mate, you scared me. That is really not fair. Okay, well I guess that's just a random scene. Okay,
It's
yeah.
time for today's surprise
okay.
interview. Let's turn things over to Buddha here in Besaid Village.
Okay, so there was audio for this. That's confusing.
Waka, you're about to become a father. Tell us how that feels.
I don't know. Won't really know until I am one, yeah?
It seems he doesn't know.
That explains it. If he knew, he wouldn't be running around without a clue.
Hey,
Reconnect.
what's that supposed to mean?
God, I wish this camera would move faster. Okay, so there's a lot more scenes that this guide's telling me on this side, which is a little sad because they're kind of fun and story stuff. But unfortunately, I do think it's now on the repeating path of this one. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead on to Kilika. We'll go to Kilika Port. Let's clock in here.
Without you, the house seems so empty. I can't bear it. I wake up each morning, but without seeing your face, it's as though the day hasn't really begun. So please, please, come home, Bartello.
Is she like on the phone, or is she just thinking about it? Like,
This is so...
oh my god. I cut off the scene! Ah!
You seem to have forgotten exactly who it is you're supposed to be guarding.
So if you don't know this game,
Fire you for just up and leaving me the way you did.
Bartello was Donna's guardian. So Donna used to be a
I
summoner.
didn't give you proper supervision. We both need to do some soul searching. Bartello, we're leaving. Yes, that should do.
And so like, what? I cut out again too early? Can I really be judged in this case? Like, is it really my fault at this point? Okay, there's loads. There might be only like a so the guide is only saying there's like 2 scenes.
Let's give it a try.
You gonna stick a balloon on me?
All my best for the concert.
Okay, so we're now just going to be floating in the sky for that. So I will go there one more time just to check it. Oh, we're actually at here. Interesting that it doesn't say anything about it.
Hey, look! These are some balloons that Donna sent us. So we decided to send some back.
What about you?
It's no good. No matter how many times I try, I overinflate the balloons and they pop. Oh, will my feelings be stranded here forever? Donna!
Not again.
Did he break it? Did he actually break it? Tom sphere appears to be broken. Okay, Luca, there's apparently nothing. I'm assuming it's nothing that goes towards the percentage.
Don't touch that sphere because we've got Lady Yuna's concert live. Thanks, and stay tuned.
Okay. Also, that always freaks me out when they're dark and black. I'm just like, eh. Apparently there's nothing here as well, but I'm sure there's something story-wise at very least. Oh no, it's just the whole rain situation. I'm not... Like, I'm not... No. There's nothing at Mushroom Road Rock, because I sided with me Evan. So someone threw it in the water. Apparently there's nothing new at Jose, but I'm just going to go into it anyway. Last time we just had someone chatting out there to us, so I just want to double check I'm not going to get a primer. Oh, there's nothing it says. I get a primer from it, which is part of the completion, by the way. Like, getting all the primers is honestly something that you don't get. That is very awkward to get. I don't even know how many there are.
Wait.
We've been burgled.
Oh, I think they stole it, yeah. There's a scene with Elma, apparently, now. So a lot of these, when I originally played through Chapter 4, I actually didn't get to see. Because I didn't have a lot of the places.
No, I don't think so. It's bad idea, yeah?
No, I heard you the first time.
Is something wrong?
Lady Yuna, you won't believe this. I was planning on riding out my Chocobo to see your concert, but this guy still won't let my Chocobo on the shoe puff. Can you believe it?
Oof. Impossible.
No, don't worry about me. I will swim my way to the concert if I have to. Like I always say, where there's a will, there's a way. That's what I say. Well, Lady Yuna, bye. I'll see you at the concert.
And she's not even writing it now, you know? Also, apparently I can see the, it get crushed by Shupa, the Comsphere, so... Let's just have a looky around for this to get crushed, I guess. Like pillow.
Concert promotion is underway. Gots to run.
I mean, that was definitely not getting crushed. Let's try again. We are actually about halfway through these, so hopefully... Okay, so it has been crushed. That's fine. The Guazilam. There's apparently another scene with Ormi.
So you're having a concert, huh?
Yeah, you can come if you like.
Sounds nice. Everybody singing with everybody else, just like 2 years ago. Back then, we was working for those Yevon creeps. Me and Logos was forced to do all their dirty work. Those were bad times. But then, when you went to fight Sin, and we all sang the Hymn of the Faith, we could tell a new age was about to begin. It was magical. Bring some of that magic back to Spira again. I know you can do it.
I won't let you down.
Weird how supportive they became, like, they got after, like, they teamed up, you know? Okay, I'm just gonna very quickly pop back in there. I'm always gonna do them twice just to double check if anything's changed. I have a feeling the scene won't change. Oh, there's a high pillow.
Coming to Unapalooza? Everybody else is coming.
This is no time for me to be going to concerts.
You can't come.
If I knew LeBlanc was safe, it'd be different.
Interesting. Now I have to try again because I've had a different scene, so I'm just curious. So LeBlanc's not safe right now. What is going on?
A concert, but without LeBlanc.
Yeah. Hey, maybe she'll come back when she hears about all the fun.
So she's disappeared off.
She loves that stuff.
Yeah, when she's the star.
Good point.
They run in opposite directions, like that was intentional. What? Okay, yeah, that's just gonna be the same scene, so let's go to the Thunder Plains, which, I mean, theoretically, there won't be anything really here, apparently. Okay, that's fine. And they're just getting everyone excited. So we'll go to the woods entrance and then we'll go to the travel agency. Because we have a walker there now, so that's fun.
I heard the news and did a jig. I hope your concert will be big.
Hey, belt out a couple of newts for me and the lads, eh?
The faith has gone, and we also must go to our end with the woods. Now we have but to wait for our time to come.
Sorry, my little heart, like, it's so cute. A little bit terrifying, not gonna lie, that just cut out like that. Is it still broken? They're just not. Oh, there they. Oh, different scene. I get such weird vibes. I'm so confused. Why? Okay. I'm assuming there's one more of these. The bird dude. Oh, they're all of them. I don't like how ominous it's feeling. Ah, I feel weird. One more time? I think we're fine in there. The fact that it says nothing important on this guide, it's like, I don't know what their connection is. I honestly may go and look up their lore. This is Arca's store. We should get him to speak to us today.
Lady Una, I can't believe you're having a concert and you didn't say so much as a word to me. I swear on the old Walker name, I'd have been selling tickets hand over fist for you.
We're not charging for the tickets. We just want as many people to come as possible.
So you're saying people can see this concert even without a ticket? I figured it was already sold out, so I gave up on going.
Oh, bless him.
No, you should come see it too.
I believe I'll do just that. Got any room for a concession stand? Maybe I could make me some gill. Well, I'd best be on my way.
Bless him. Bless him. Just noticed. 1 second. Okay, that's fine. I thought we had some new messages and it was something I'd already read. I was like, let's connect. I don't think I'm gonna get anything new, so I don't know why I'm deciding to this one. Oh, never mind.
It's hard to come home like this after a whole year being away. I wonder if my brother's still upset.
Why is he... Hello? Why are you using, like... I can't remember what they're called. Binoculars to look in here? I bet, like, an argument happens. Please. Oh, there's fiends all over again.
Some fiends have unexpectedly shown up. Somebody save me.
Okay, so that'll be the end of that one. This is the problem with this, because it takes so long to just go through these. Like, I've been doing just this bit for around 10-15 minutes. I don't think there's anything else there. Beaconell, apparently there's nothing here either. You should remember I have to do the Cactuar Nation stuff in Chapter 5. Oh, but Nadia is coming and speaking with me, so...
We sent out a group to stop that fiend, but they weren't very successful. If there's anything you can do, we'd be grateful.
Well, I can't do much right now. Oh no!
That can't be.
Yeah, no shit, that can't be good, Shinra. Right, well there is actually going to be nothing to see at the Cactuar Nation. Well... can't imagine us seeing much here, and I'm actually sure it's broken. Okay, not yet. That's lucky. Okay, I think it's just us looking at a conversation. I always leave it for a little bit because sometimes it will pop up with something after a little bit, but it didn't do one at the comments. Which I think that's probably all we're gonna get from them. Because we don't have a Glasgow's Chocobo Ranch because we didn't pick a Chocobo up early enough. Yeah, that's all there is at Camlands. I'm glad about that. Mountain Gate, let's try it. Pretty sure that's Garrick Rons though. Right, nothing here. Now if you remember, there were so many hot scenes from last time. The hot springs scenes, sorry. Luckily for us, there are none. Or at least I'm not going to spend long enough to actually look. Apparently there should be a scene with Isaru here. Why did you do a little dance before walking over?
Told me the news. You're having a concert? Using the power of song to unite Spira. Is that it?
Heck yeah, we are.
I know you can do it. Or rather, you're the only one of us who could do that. Good luck, Yuna.
Thank you. And apparently there is one more scene of Isaru here. Just we have to go to the left. Apparently he's meant to be laying on the floor. Or not.
Using Machina to talk like this still doesn't feel right to me.
Okay, not yet apparently.
With Sid, I did get used to the idea, but I have my doubts. Maroda often laughs at me and says I'm behind the times.
A little bit.
We talked with Maroda using one of these. He's in Bevel.
Bevel? Really? But how is Bevel these days?
It's not looking too good.
Oof.
They can't find anyone to lead in place of Barrelite.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to push some of their problems on you, High Summoner.
Well, what would they expect me to do?
I had no idea things had gotten so bad.
Oh.
Thank you for telling me.
Okay, so I'm so glad that I have my mouse capture off, because if I didn't, you would have had a mouse on the screen, just kind of in the middle of it, for ages. I can only imagine that really pissing people off.
I wonder what I'm supposed to be protecting.
Apparently that was all, plus a kind of awkward and weird animation. I'll do this one last time just to double check I haven't missed anything there. Last thing was obviously looking at him over here. But he is no longer, so maybe I have missed something. If he's not over here anymore, then that would be good. Yeah, they've just got 3 copies of the exact same model right next to each other with the exact same textures. Like, you thought I wouldn't notice that? Like, come on. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest. The next thing that we need to do is we need to go speak to Riku. I'm gonna save quickly before we go do this. Now Riku's in the cabin, and I honestly got really confused by this game the last time I played it. The minigame. Depending on how much you get, you'll get points for mashing buttons as fast as you can. Of all of them, you definitely want the smooth sailing accessory. It wields a super ribbon ability, apparently. means for singing death and a few others that the ribbon cannot. Problem is that you're always in slow unless you equip something with auto haste. Auto haste takes priority. You're auto slow, just so you know. Okay. Mission knows about the performance and consider press A, B, Y, and X in time with the beat and help them go over the stage right. Now, this was not clear to me the first time I ever played this. Basically, it's going to be a... You should watch the first so you get more points for dashing. Dashing in time with the red ones. Okay. If you press the same button as Miss Riku, your groove will go through the roof-ish. But like, look at the icons in the bottom corner there. It's showing me like PlayStation controls, right? Because it's doing triangle, circle, X. So like, am I using triangle, circle, and X? Or am I using... Like, am I using the PlayStation buttons or not?
Hey, Uni, hurry up and change.
The reason why I saved before this is so maybe I can quit out and try again, because I'm going to have to basically test it. It's just not very clear. My total groove was 32. I want to try this again, because it feels like I get cheated in this. Because I got the pearl necklace.
It's almost time. Do you think people will show up?
You betcha. The Thunder Plains will be packed.
I can't even skip around this.
Sing?
I think I just have to keep hitting it, basically.
Wow, did you write that?
It's more like I felt it. I can hear it echoing inside me.
Len?
I think so. I don't know much about her, but I'm learning.
I want to watch a video.
Bits and pieces of her memories keep pouring in. It's like I can feel what she was feeling.
Thus shall Len's scattered thoughts be woven into bittersweet song. Something like that?
Hey, that was poetic.
We'll be arriving soon. After Buddy drops us off, he and the
I'm
others
so
will go
confused
pick
about
up
how
the
this minigame works.
So we won't be able to board for a while.
You got it.
Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually redo this. I'm going to try it one more time. Apparently a lot of people are just like, you have to just mash the face buttons. I don't really know what that means, but we will try it. Luckily, it doesn't take that long to load this game up in the slightest, because I'll just go back to my save here. All 4 buttons at one time. All certificates, blah blah. I'm just looking at the different things of how to do this. Okay, so I think it's literally you mash whatever button's being shown. Unfortunately, it uses PlayStation controllers, so I have to remember that X on that controller is not the X that I'm using. Apparently it doesn't even need to be those buttons though. Okay. We're gonna try.
Hey, Uni, hurry up and change.
It sounds so ridiculous. What did I get? Look, literally, I was mashing the button. That's weird. I should actually get the smooth sailing. There we go. Look at that, quick. So that's how that minigame works. You just literally look at what Riki's doing, then mash it until it changes.
You betcha. The Thunder Plains will be packed.
Insane.
But what are you gonna sing?
We do unfortunately have to rewatch this.
Wow, did you write that?
It's more like I felt it. I can hear it echoing inside me.
Len?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know much about
Sorry,
it,
we're just waiting for this
but
to
I'm
pass
learning
over.
more and more. Bits and pieces of her memories keep pouring in. It's like I can feel what she was feeling.
Thus shall Len's scattered thoughts be woven into bittersweet song. Something like that?
Hey, that was poetic.
We'll be arriving soon. After Buddy drops us
Right.
off, he and the others will go pick up the spectators.
So we won't be able to board for a while.
You got it.
Okay. Now with that, I'm gonna go ahead and save again, because honestly, laziness. But that accessory, basically, I'll just show you what it does. Smooth sailing protects against all sounds like but it's high pillow. So basically what it means is it inflicts slow on whoever you give it to. They'll be really slow. So unless you have a anti-haste thing, it's not really super useful. Guards against slow. But you need auto haste, not guards against slow. I'm just gonna see if I have any thing that actually does this. You only cast haste when it's slow. Yeah, so I don't actually even have it, so it's it, unfortunately. Other than that, what I want to do... What was that thing that I was told I really needed? There's like these things called... Don't have them, and I also don't have the stuff for it. But apparently there are these like bangles, basically, that really do help when it comes to basically, I think they're like gold braces or something along those lines. And they help to stop petrification, which is really annoying and apparently really, really useful later on in the game. So let's just save over that because we don't need to worry about that anymore. We're also at 63% now, so we went up by quite a bit. But we have the Thunder Plains to go to at this point, so let us land. This is, in fact, the next place we need to go. Okay.
Good to
see you. Are you ready?
Are you ready to sing your song?
Yeah, more or less.
But so you
ready?
higher physical balance, I don't know
We've
who
got
it
a
is.
sticky
Okay.
situation.
So the monster here apparently is weak. It isn't weak really against magic much. There's no point in really even doing it. It actually makes more sense apparently to just attack him with, you know, physical attacks.
Pre-concert Hurtfest time.
Payne's excited, as you may be able to tell. I'm gonna save while we're here, just so then if I get thrown back, I'll get thrown back here. I'm pretty sure there's also one in the building, but honestly, rather better safe than sorry, really. And this is why I attack the chocobos now. Because they attack me. I used to be like, oh, I don't want to hurt a chocobo. But you hurt me, so kind of off the table at that point, you know? Basically, there's a fancy little dragon down here that we're going to kill. We're gonna go get rid of. Hey, don't worry about it. If you're busy, then you're busy at the end of the day. Like, that's more important. Do do do. Do do do. We like a battle, 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 battle. That was once again a very quick battle. Oh. Do. Now there are chests further up the Thunder Plains, but honestly, I'm way too lazy to go and get them. There are chests in here, which honestly, this is giving me like flashbacks. The last time I played this thing, I had to keep running away from because of that exact reason. Oh, I don't like him, but at the same time, like... Like, his health is way too high. Consider, not his health, but his ability. And there's no real point in using all the high potions I'm actually using. Okay, so he is very much... Shit, he's gonna kill us with this. Frick. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I saw that coming.
You're no pushover.
Quite the big re there. But we saved, so it's fine. Luckily, it also, because of the autosave in this game, we don't get thrown back all the way. It may be useful for me to get Yuna into White Mage for this. Why is she like so anime cat girl? for her Berserker. Obviously, she's also the last time trying to get up, so I'm not too bothered about taking her out, because at the end of the day, I'd rather have her doing this. But obviously, they're also not doing a lot of damage in that, which isn't my favorite thing. Okay, it's dead. So, turns out, best bet for that was actually having someone who is just healing to a decent level and then having them go berserk, which sounds honestly ridiculous when you say it like that, but berserk is super useful. Speaking of, I also have a lot of... Oh, I don't have a lot of items, actually. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have any chance to be able to go do Thingamabob's shop where he'll give you like cheap stuff. But oh, I need to check what that haste bangle does quick. One sec. Where is it? Oh, it casts haste, never mind. Not what I was looking for.
Let's do it.
Basically, at this point, I'd rather those two max this thing out as opposed to having Yuna get it up, because Yuna at the end of the day is my 100%, is my maxed out mage, and I'd rather have her than, say, building Riku up into it, and, you know, obviously she's not going to have Cura or any of that, or Curaga, and so it's like, I kind of need those to make sure that they don't just die.
At your service.
Okay, so I'm basically gonna do the exact same thing I did last time here. Like, they don't seem to actually do that much damage in it. Like, obviously they'll be getting chains quite a bit because it won't take them nearly long to actually do stuff, I guess. You know when you realize you could have probably better placed a Cura? That was me just then. Obviously I was gonna make sure Yuna was alive because she's the one doing all the healing, so she's a little bit more important to me to actually stay alive in those situations. She is, in fact, losing a lot of her health. I was gonna say, like, I swear she had more than that, but that's fine. An ether is what I want. Yeah. She doesn't really need a turbo, another one. Another one. Cast Protector Square, which moved down. Additionally, having Nullfire and Fire Agent accessories help eliminate his breath attack. It is true. I may look into doing that. Just fire accessories that don't allow them to actually like have fire on them. Mainly because that's really annoying and frustrating. because I gave the null shock ring to her, so I'll just have a quick run through and see if I've got anything that raises magic and inflicts half fire damage. I'd rather completely remove fire damage. It's like nullifies basically is what I'm looking for. By half, that could be useful. There we go. And then pain also. She won't need that when I'm actually using this, so fine. I may just have to have her reverts fire damage, can cast. Okay, that's fine. And then Yuna, I'm not. Maybe I should at least have something that halves it, I guess. Oh, I have another one of these. Okay, that's fine then. Oops, I meant to run back this way because she can actually climb up this wall. Or she can't. Did she climb up this wall? No, okay. Apparently I do have to run all the way back around. I don't remember having to do that last time, which is what's confusing me about it. It's fine. The annoying thing about this area, just generally, is that there isn't actually a save point for right in front of this boss battle. The save point is back to the autosave that I had. Which is scary, because obviously a lot can happen in that time. Like I said, I'm one-hitting basically all of these, so I'm not too worried. That's why, because they have the ability to counter-attack when something hits them. I completely forgot that was one of their things, which is why they're probably so good, because you still get to use an attack. But they will counter-attack. Oh, not this bugger. Really should have used Cura there. Because that apparently boosts their power, but I've seen them do better with less. I don't know. Also, the reason why I'm using Kuraga is because he does have an attack that does over 1,000 damage, so I do want to protect them from that, really. And she just did 2,000 damage. And just before he did the attack that I mentioned that he'd probably be able to kill us on, Riku went and whacked him out, so I really thank you for that, Riku. Like, that's the type of bosses you want to be able to, like, bosses. I mean, the harder fiends, basically, when you're trying to level up, they're one thing where you're like, ah, and you can see he's over there, and there's no way for me to save at this point. Oh, how are you missing every time? There we go.
So what's next?
So what's next? Oh, this is where the other chest is. I think about it. Doing what I've just done was probably a bad idea. I know I could use Vigor, but like, she gets more with Cure, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she gets so much more with Cure. Not that she has a lot of MP left, I'll be honest. But it's dead, so it's fine. Before I jump into spell, I need to make sure I heal everyone up to a good condition. But I'm not actually going to be into it yet. I am really hitting these battles like every time though, which is slightly shocking to me. I hope. I'm probably gonna get cut in the middle of a sentence, but that's fine. Hello! So, I crashed, if you couldn't tell. I'm a hee-heeing, but dang is it so annoying that keeps happening. Getting to the point where it's not every stream, but it's getting close enough to every stream. And it is just incredibly frustrating because there isn't really a reason as to why it is happening, on my side at least, but it is. So, big reas out there, but it's okay, because luckily my PC does reboot really quickly, and it also, you know, we can pop back in quite quickly. Was there? We're gonna get back into it. I find it very funny that at the beginning of the stream that I was like, oh ha ha ha, wouldn't it be like funny? Well, I didn't say would it be funny, but I was like, hey, hopefully my game won't, like, my PC won't crash today. It's been doing pretty well with not crashing, and then it was like, you thought. And I was like, haha, I thought. A little frustrating, but it is kind of how it is, unfortunately, sometimes. You can't necessarily control it. This does mean I will need to actually change Yuna out of the thing she is currently in, but it is hunky-dory and okay. Oh god. Does mean I've actually lost quite a few levels to these gals though, which is honestly a little sad, and I'm a little frustrated by that. What I can do is I will just go through and redo all of these things that I did earlier on. I need the Null Blaze ring because I gave her this last time. Should be like here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I hope one day I'll actually be able to figure out what is going on with my PC in terms of actually like why it keeps crashing, but there's nothing wrong that I've been able to find or that's been obvious with anything of the likes of my graphics card, which I think would be the cause of it. Like, I don't know, I've always, because the way it crashes, it almost feels like it's actually more of an audio driver thing, because it just, everything freezes and then it goes really, really loud. But yeah, I don't know. It's happened literally since I got the PC, and I probably should have sent it back and been like, hey, I'm having this issue where it will just randomly crash for seemingly no other reason, but because it wants to. And it crashes a lot with this game. I've had it crash with other games, but this game especially. I don't know why, but it's okay. Luckily, I don't have too much to backtrack because I actually know where I'm going at this point. Doesn't mean I've lost, I think, a couple of levels that they had gained. But we should be able to make them back in the boss battle anyway. Sam is here with my requested drink because I am thirsty and I was trying to... Did you notice my PC crashed again?
It was very sad. Refresh my stream again.
Yeah, when it crashes, you'll need to refresh your stream. If you obviously you won't know me saying that. If you haven't done that already. But that's typically what happens if someone's if it crashes. It's always a little delayed, so it's funny because I'll just be in there like, ah, my PC crashed, and the stream will still be like not at the point where it crashed yet. But hey, it gives me some extra time to actually, you know, get in there. Do. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go through this pretty quick. Just because there's no point in really waiting around with it. He says immediately stopping. Eat a cookie. I was pretty sure there's another chest over here. Do.
Duck soup. Duck what?
You're not getting away.
Confident, huh?
I mean, I'd be confident if you can kill things in one hit too. Pretty sure there's yet another chest over here. Yeah, look at that! All things I'd have to repeat if I die in this boss battle. Oh. Makes me sad every time I eat one of these cookies because they're so good. But I really do not want to run out of them. Because while running out means I could just make more. And it also means I have to go through the effort of baking more. It's not that it even takes that long to make them, it's just like... Okay, I'm gonna sort myself out here. It's just like the general thing of like, would rather not. Oh, I'm actually at full health. I'm a little shocked. Okay. But as you can see, this is the boy we've got to defeat. Speaking of, it's mainly fire, so we're not actually going to have any problem with its fire attacks for the most part. It does have physical attacks, which, like, I recommend using Darkness Dance. But casting Protect is a good way to nullify those. So I'm gonna do that a few times.
Isn't this?
But look at how much damage hurt does. Honestly, I have just realised, not a spell. Come on, use cure already. Oh, fuck. So I may or may not have forgot that apparently... Oh, it's dead. But you can't use, like, white magic, because for some reason it goes to the thing. Well... I'm a little bit sad. Because that was so much easier than the last time I tried to face this guy. Like, at this point a few weeks ago. Ring. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna use Yuna's white magic to make sure everyone's okay. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I can equip her back with Berserker. It says apparently once you defeat this boss, she'll be back on the airship. Despite the fact I was not. Oh my god, she actually almost could have died from that. Despite the fact that she did not go back to the airship. Oh, I forgot about this shithead. Yep, and that's why I needed Yuna. Feels like there's no point in using a Mega Phoenix down. Oh my god, okay, should have been should have just straight away gone back to it, like... Also, I'm tempted to use a Mega Phoenix down because... Honestly, well... Oh, it missed us all? Oh, thank god it died, because they would have actually gotten killed in there and I would have had to redo the boss and everything. Okay, so I wasted a Mega Phoenix down. I don't understand how you use them then. Revived the party from KO. But it doesn't matter if only one of them's dead. Like... That feels like the worst time to be using it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so she can't climb up there. I just want to be able to actually learn the Berserker trait. And the only way I'll be able to do that is once one of the other people has maxed it. And at that same time, I'm planning on giving Psychic to Riku and Lady Luck to Pain. So... I'm in a bit of a situation where I'm not really looking to make anyone else a white mage. I reckon what would end up being best course is just making sure I have all of the stuff I could possibly need. Right, this is how I get back as well then. The way she just kind of floats back. Oh. Nearly every time like I push my shoulders back like this recently, my back cracks, and it's honestly great.
Well, well.
Okay, we should be fine. I'm doing this. Learned magic counter. She learned it. Oh, I can't believe she actually learned it. I swear to God, if this thing kills me, I'm gonna actually be so sad. When he does body splash to Yuna, it doesn't really affect her, I'm noticing. Sometimes they'll get a really strong hit on them. Okay, no, Vigor does the same amount as Cure, although... Oh, and it's dead. Look at that! As soon as like they're about to hit, it's like, yeah, 4,700 of damage. It's like, you couldn't have done that earlier? You waited until like the minute he was about to kill us all? You really, like, what? Do. It's apparently after this battle meant to go straight back onto the Celsius, so I don't know what happened with that. Okay, now I am.
We're landing. If we cram any more people on board, this thing is gonna fall out of the sky.
Mission complete. Oh my god, he is a wonders. We need to talk to Shinra.
Sphere screen calibration complete. We can start anytime.
Nice.
Hey, we brought in people from New Yevon and the Youth League. They're all outside on the concert grounds.
Hey, the crowd is acting kind of funny.
Let me pull the video up.
What? I didn't talk to Topol yet.
Uh-oh, this could get messy.
No kidding. The two groups have been bumping heads since they got on the airship.
Interesting.
Yeah. Looks like they're itching to start something.
I'll pick up the audio.
The Yevonites are here too? How am I supposed to enjoy the concert with them stinking up the air?
Hey, you Youth League dogs will never be worthy of hearing the High Summoner sing.
If the Praetor were here,
Oh.
he'd never let these maggots walk around spouting their nonsense.
What I want to know is, where'd Nuge go? It's his fault that Spear is falling apart.
What kind of leader abandons his people when they need him most?
Oof.
Don't they ever stop?
Seriously.
Well, Yuna, you're the one who wanted to do something.
Yeah, but...
No.
So let's do something.
Please don't tell me you're about to sing.
Right, let's do it.
No. What? I needed to talk to Topol.
Catastrophe, dear me, whatever should I do? The spectators are making a spectacle. I don't even want to speculate. Please.
Okay, never mind. This guide is absolutely rubbish. For the order. Like, it made me think we were just gonna... Okay.
Yuna, we're counting
Talk Shinra, then talk Toby. Wait, I'm not ready. I'm just gonna try and talk Shinra. Okay, never mind. It's to Toby. Okay, I want to save. After that battle, for not saving here, it would feel so wrong. So yeah, we'll save over. That's fine. On with the show.
Why?
R. B.
Ready?
Woo!
Let's do it.
I'm gonna get a little music video now, apparently. Are we ready to listen to the music? Kindergartens!
1,000 years ago, before the time of sin, Spira was torn in two, divided by a terrible war. This was Spira's great mistake. Out of the rift left by this terrible conflict, sin was born. In only 2 short years, Spira has shaken off its unhappy past. We have moved on. Now, Spira grows brighter with each passing day.
I've never got to this point in the game, by the way.
Is our strength. I don't want to see it fade. Do you? There are so many of us, each with different ideas and different beliefs. Of course we sometimes disagree, and arguments will happen. But our hearts can and should always be one. Believe with me.
Even if we are torn apart, our feelings will unite us.
That is what this song is about.
Interesting. And here's the very obvious music video.
I know that you're hiding things, using gentle words to shelter me. Your words were like a dream.
It doesn't fit the voice of the Real Emotion song from the very beginning.
So distant then, didn't say goodbye before you left. But I was listening. You'll fight your battles far from me, far too easily.
Let me see a concert? Yes! This is the concert. World Crisis, let's have a concert, yeah. So the reason because is after Sin was defeated or something during that time, there was a song of faith basically that sang that kind of brought everyone back together, which is why they thought maybe a concert would help, I think. It'll be funny when I upload this onto YouTube. Massive copyright strike. Well, at least a claim. See, it fits Len. So this is Len, not Yuna. Ah, this is the dream. Okay, this makes sense now. My boy looked like Cloud. Yeah, so that's the whole point. He's meant to look like Titus. Because the whole point was that Yuna thought it was him, and that's how this whole story kind of began for Ten 2. And it's this dressophia that she's wearing that started the whole thing, basically. But Titus has always looked a little bit like Cloud, to be fair, though. Stick the fan on because I'm getting warm. The whole point with that was the song that she sang was one of Len's songs. So that was Len, basically.
Yuna.
I'm all right. I'm fine, really. It's past now.
What did Shinra say?
He said it might be some kind of, interference with the sphere waves? Yunie's dress sphere and the sphere screen reacted with each other, and, the consciousness burned into the dress sphere was projected onto the screen. Or something like that.
Okay, but that doesn't explain why it happened.
When I asked, he said, I'm only a kid.
It's Len. I was singing her feelings. During the song, I could feel them welling up inside until they just burst.
So the people we saw were Len and Shuyan?
Yup.
Everyone's waiting. Let's go.
Casual outfit change. I'm gonna... Okay, I want to go to the engine. Do you know what just happened there? I somehow kept clicking the back button. Just every time. Okay, so they're not actually in here yet? No, they're not. Okay. That's fine. Well, it was fun to have a little concert and not have to play anything really a little bit. I must say, the voice does not fit Yuna, but it really does fit Len. Felt so weird. Just gonna save here again. I'm actually gonna do some new save data because it's been a while since having done that, and you don't want to.
'Twas a magnificent melody, Lady Yuna. The onlookers were all quite enchanted.
If it brings spirit together, even a little, then I'm glad.
Indeed, I believe it shall. As you sang, not a soul could help but realize the folly of their tiresome squabbling. Fists once raised in anger became welcoming hands, offering solace to a tearful neighbor. I must admit that I, too, shed my share of tears the moment Len appeared.
You know Len?
Of course. Would you like to hear?
Yes, tell us.
Where to begin? About 1,000 years ago, Len was a popular songstress in Zanarkand. The talk of the town, you might say. in a more peaceful age, she might have lived out her years as a performer. But the times and her talents did not allow
She was good so
such a
far.
thing to be.
I'm glad you think so.
You see, Len's gift for singing was matched by her genius in the summoner's arts. When the Machina War began, all summoners were sent to the front lines. Zanarkand was hopelessly outnumbered. Len knew she would not return home alive. Nonetheless, she was prepared to lay down her life to protect her people. Yet there was one person who refused to let Len die. Yes, he would do anything to save her. He was
Ian.
a young man, Len's lover.
Shuyin?
I don't know. His name has been lost to history. Whatever his name, the youth endeavored to steal the enemy's Machina weapon and save Len. However...
It didn't go well.
the lovers met a truly tragic end. Those images we all witnessed are most certainly a record of their last moments.
So Shuyin was Len's lover.
And so that means the weapon that he tried to steal to save her must have been,
Vegnagun.
Vegnagun, right?
I think I can kind of understand how he felt. Trying so hard to save someone. 2 years ago, I was the same. Trying to find some way to save you.
That was enough. Knowing that you were on my side, I'll always be grateful to you.
Maybe Len felt the same way. The man she loved, he struggled to save her. He fought till his very last breath for her. I think that Len's final words might have been happy ones. I love you.
Yes, there is a connection. But wait. Everything is all wrong. He never heard. The one person she wanted to tell, he never heard her words.
What do you know? It's LeBlanc's game. They want to see Yuna. I'll have them wait in the engine room.
Okay, let's go ahead to LeBlanc's thing. I'll be honest, I was getting a bit choked up just there. Oh god. Oh. I've never gotten past this part, so I'll be honest. While I have played pretty much every other portion in this entire game,
I've been hunting around since we
this is my very first time getting to here.
a rather peculiar sphere. It shows my Nuji Wuji. For some reason, that chump Barreleye is there too. But it's from some years ago. I'm afraid it's not much help now, loves. How about you? Have you tracked down my Nuji yet?
Nuji's on the far plane. I saw him there with Gipple.
The Farplane? What is he doing in a place like that?
I think he's searching for Barreleye and Vegnagun.
Oh, so Barreleye is the one pulling Vegnagun strings. I should have known.
No, that's not it. How do I explain?
Never mind, I don't have time for this. Boys, we're going
Hello,
to the
camera
Farplane.
angle. Right?
Anything but that, boss. We're no match for that sort of a
Just to animate for someone saying that. I know.
Be silly. The power
It's.
of love conquers all.
I think it's her, you know, trying to show off her hip.
Going to save Spira.
Like, look at me.
Well then, get this tanker moving.
Wapa. What? Yes, hips. Oh, I didn't realise she was just gonna stand there doing that. I thought that was part of a scene before she left. Okay, we need to go back and speak to Shinra now. Look, she's got her hand on her hip. She is trying to be fancy. I think it's just a act of anger, that. I'll be honest, the fan. Turned the fan off because I was getting too cold, and then I now had to turn it back on because now I'm too warm. Okay. I mean, that's LeBlanc for you. It's not a fan. Sword? Blade thing? Yeah. So it's her weapon. I'm trying to, like...
What have we here? Looks like a transmission, but it's pretty weak.
What is?
What?
I'm getting signals from the comsphere we dropped in that hole, but I can't seem to connect.
Confused.
Enough, little boy. Move aside. See, it connected.
Inconceivable!
Impressive machina. An invention like this could change the world.
It's a fan. It's also a small weapon, though.
He's got good taste.
Guess I'm a genius too for fixing it.
Like a fault. Yes.
Gipple!
I don't think he can hear us.
No response.
Some genius.
Yuji!
If you're done playing, let's go.
Chill out.
Lost your nerve.
Weapons. Yes,
Hey,
that is exactly what I was thinking of. I honestly won't be able to pronounce the name, but from Dynasty Warriors, yeah.
Or making it mad. But I've got a plan.
I used to play with those characters a lot.
Death will be my apology.
Whatever, man. When a Death Seeker dies, that's no apology. What about LeBlanc?
Uh-oh.
Well, she...
I wouldn't be happy if it cut out then too, and my name would be mentioned.
Just when he was getting to the juicy bit.
I'm not even gonna try and pronounce them because I will mess them up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's their names.
What about the Gullwings?
I think that we should help out Nuge. But first, I want to try talking to Shu Yin. I have to tell him how Len felt. I'm sure he'll understand.
How? We can't exactly make an appointment.
We'll just have to jump into one of those holes.
Together, this time.
Roger. Gullwings, we move out. Celsius, full speed
Look.
ahead.
I struggle pronouncing them a lot. I usually let my brother deal with that because he played them more than I ever did. But they're just... And unfortunately, I spent a lot of my time pronouncing them wrong just to annoy my brother. So... he... Oof. I'll be honest, that is definitely how I read it though. I definitely read it as Calpy initially. Like, I knew that isn't how you pronounce it. But like, brain just goes, yes, these letters look like this. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I guess that's what we're saving. Now in chapter 5, everybody.
But there are other things we need to worry about too. Look at Spira. It's a total mess.
Shall we go check things out?
I don't know if we have time.
Well, let's play it by ear. Way to take control.
All wings! Round up! It's strategy time!
Hey. Lycos, Tyropole, Lucens, and story of Final Fantasy X. Everything from Walker and Lily having a child, about the character nation is covered here. Since you want to be at your strongest to fight evading and take time to explore the rest of the world before the game ends. In addition, this section also details the key events that contribute to achieving the episode complete for each area. If you did everything right for this area in the previous chapters, the monkeys would be thriving. The dome closed and the tourists gone. Isaru should have left with Bevelle at this point as well. So if you see him here, then that means you missed something and will not be getting episode complete. Also, do not ever leave Zanarkand for last in chapter 5. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah. As you can see, even though you've told me, you're not going to even attempt.
In the deepest reaches of the far plane. The only way in is to jump
But,
into one of those holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But which one?
There's one in Besaid, one in Kilika, and one in Jose Temple. Don't forget the Calmlands, the cave at the bottom of the gorge.
And the hole that Vegnagun opened up in the Bevelle underground.
So, which one do we jump into?
Who cares? We just pick a hole and dive!
Yep. I am not going to be tricked into butchering names while being given the pronunciations. Okay. So at this point in chapter 5, there are side quests. We're not allowed to leave Zanarkand for last. Which kind of scares me. And I'm going to honestly keep a save here, and then I'll be putting a new save just so I never save over it in case I really, really mess this up. So the key events in Zanarkand that contribute to an episode complete as follows. You must complete the Monkey Mashing mission in the Dome. You must stop by briefly so Shinra can install a Comsphere, which we did. You must watch all the Comsphere events involving Isaru, which I think I did. Just stop by and watch the Gold Wings talk to complete this area. Right. After the episode completes, return here to find Nation and listen to about Vegnagun. If you spoke and listened to him in all the 4 times you two met, an event plays giving the scholar's story a proper ending. I am very shook. I'm almost scared about the idea of possibly finishing this today. So it literally has Zanarkand at the top. It's like, do this one first. The one with this first. I'm gonna read through chapter 5 quickly. I should probably just bring this on the screen so you guys can actually see what the frick I am chatting about. Here we go. So this is what I'm currently reading. This is the guide I've been following this entire time. This chapter represents the last leg of Yuna's journey in the game. Every location Spira will end with an episode complete message if you're able to finish off every event in that area, which by the way is possible to achieve in just a single playthrough. 100% story completion, however, can only be done on New Game Plus. Okay, if at this point a perfect episode complete run is no longer within reach, it's still probably a good idea to go to every area in the game one more time to get the story completion rating percentage up as much as possible in preparation for the New Game Plus if you think you want to play this second time, which I'm definitely going to in my spare time. I'm not doing this yet. We will do the side quests. So these are the side quests. We're going to head off to Zanarkand first. I'm going to specifically turn that off and transition over so you won't be able to see my mouse annoyingly all the time. Okay. Let us travel to the Zanarkand ruins.
We got a message from Besaid a little while ago. Looks like Lulu finally had her baby.
Really? Let's go see them.
There's a message from Kilika too. Apparently things are getting a little messy.
More bickering?
I'm going to do them in the order that the guide gives me.
It looks like they're bickering over the fact that all the bickering stopped.
What?
Figures.
Of course. Okay, so we're gonna ignore these and we're gonna... Is it gonna say all of these are hotspots? Oh my god, okay. Interesting. I've never had this screen before. Oh. Guess who isn't gonna get episode completion in this playthrough because I've messed up all the stuff with Glasgow and didn't get him a chocobo. Otherwise there would be a hotspot there as well. I am incredibly upset about that. I don't... And I didn't also finish the PR stuff, so I haven't focused on it. So unfortunately, I will actually have to go through this all again.
It's finally quieted down, huh?
Well, I guess your memories are finally safe, Yuna. Yeah. But I have to learn to be stronger. Even places full of memories. Even a place like this can't last forever. I need to accept that. You want to not care? That's not what I'm saying.
Just be yourself.
I guess. Yeah, you're right. Perhaps one day, I'll find something more precious. But until that day comes, I want to protect this place. The monkeys can't do it alone. Do you see something? Maybe.
Okay, and then I actually have to come back here. So we'll need to board the ship. And then come back, which will, which I know sounds a little ridiculous, but basically there's an extra little scene here. He is not here. Ah. Maybe... Okay, so maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. We'll just go to Besaid for now, and maybe I'll remember to actually come back. Okay, so we're gonna go finally meet the baby. So, the first time around, you won't have to do a lot. Walk will approach you informing you Lulu has finally had given birth to a child.
It's a boy. You wanna meet him?
Yeah.
And walk to Walker, there'll be a lengthy cutscene afterwards. The thing will be complete. After catching up with Toby, the moonflow must view the comms field with Beckler mentions being called back to base. Misty bug him off at the beach to get the little buddy, and then head back so you can give the sphere to Walker. Okay, so I did. You know that like gauntlet thing I did, like way back in chapter 2. Well, apparently you didn't have to do that to get episode complete in this area. The only episode I'm not getting complete, by the way, is quite literally... Papi! Did I really walk past her like that? Baby! Shock doo 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 doo.
Rakulida! Look at his hands. They're so tiny.
What do you think? He's cute, yeah? Good thing he don't look like me.
Don't be silly. Look, he's got your mouth.
You think so?
What's his name?
I think the calm will end before Waka makes it.
Well, you better decide soon.
No rushing, yeah? Naming my son is my first important decision as a parent. Becoming a good father requires intense emotional preparation, yeah?
How long are you planning on preparing?
Until, my preparations are done, yeah?
Okay, so then head to the beach to find Becklum. Okay. Off to the beach we go. Let's go to the beach. Let's go away. They say what they're gonna say. Have a drink, clink. That bitch hot come by. Is she even? Yeah, we need to get you back into Berserker mode. Thank you. Also, how close to you are you actually finishing this now? Oh, my heart hurts seeing that. Oh, pain, you don't even know the pain that you're gonna be going through. 400. I genuinely don't think there's a single other one that's at that bad a level. Yeah, I have to run all the way to the beach just to see Becklum. And the fact that I kill everything so quickly is honestly kind of frustrating. It's been a short walk to the beach, I must say. Oh, and he's dead. Like, 4 hits that took. And that's considered, like, kind of awkward to kill. Go to the beach, go! Gotta get to the beach. How do I always manage to go this way? Every single time. Oh, frick. Oh. And where is Becklum on the beach? There he is.
Has Waka settled on a name for his kid?
No, not yet.
Never could make up his mind.
Mood. I can never make up my mind, to be honest. Kinda hard. Like, the idea of naming a kid is terrifying to me. It's like they have to like have that name, you know, the rest of their life unless they decide to change it.
Memory of a war buddy. I give it to him myself, but you understand.
War buddy sphere. This is going to be of Chapu, I think, Wakka's brother.
We'll be setting sail shortly.
See, he gets it.
Sorry.
I mean, at least I didn't whack him in the head, you know. Blitzball. Which I'm very happy there has been no Blitzball minigames in this. Amazing that you could do all that in the air and not in the water.
Practice harder.
Literally.
Next time we meet, let's blitz, yeah?
Yeah. Show us that shot again sometime.
He's just on the floor. Ouch. That's that dude with the mask being Wakka. But like, Wakka's over here. That's Becklem. Clearly he's the... Wakka was never the best Blitzball player. You don't remember him at the beginning of Final Fantasy X when he was like full on like, yeah, I ain't got won a game in 30 years, yeah? Don't disprove me with evidence and logic. See, if you had said like, low-key he actually Tidus though, maybe I could have agreed. Because Tidus was meant to be the best Blitzball player of his time. Ha ha ha. Knowing more lore about Final Fantasy X, I'd spit facts and truths of game lore. Yeah, I am not gonna get episode complete. Wakka!
What's the matter?
I thought I'd go say goodbye to Becklem.
He's already gone.
Oh.
He gave me this sphere.
For me?
Fair enough. I can hear Sam singing, by the way. I just feel like it's something I should mention.
Hey, Wakka, remember that time? Nah, you probably forgot. Something I told you back when we were kids, yeah? There's a sphere on the island, I said. Showing Mom and Dad. I lied. Truth is, there's no such sphere.
Oh, another cookie. Thank you.
Back then, you'd lecture me no matter what I did. Someone has to keep you in line, yeah? I guess I was kinda bitter. That's why I made up that story about the sphere.
If you got time to take pictures, you got time to pray. Especially since you're joining the Crusaders.
Enough with the preaching.
Someone has to keep you in line with our parents not around.
Knock it off with the surrogate parent thing and give us both a break.
I'm glad that's finally cleared up for him. First time I've ever seen Chappie, by the way.
His brother, yeah. I don't know why he just couldn't come out and say it. Anyways, you guys stay in the village till nightfall at least, yeah?
Apparently we're gonna have a lengthy cutscene in a minute. No, apparently we're gonna have a battle first. Yuna did that in one hit. No, I'm fine. Why would they make me want to do that again?
That night, Waka gathered everyone in the village around the fire.
Apparently this is a lengthy cutscene.
Well, you probably know why I called you all here, huh? I'd like to introduce the newest member of Besaid Village.
Oh, we already met him. Say, you picked a name yet?
Don't tell me this is a brainstorming session.
Is it gonna be
I could
Chaco?
do something like that. I chose a name. His name is Vedina. Everybody, take good care of him, yeah?
Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Congrats.
I always try to cram myself into some kind of mold, you know? A blitzer, or a guardian, or a follower of Yevon, and now a father.
Not being a father, but
What I should be. But you know,
trying to fit yourself
in the
into a
end,
mold.
I'm just me. Anyway, I can't keep coming up with new wakas all the time, eh? So it looks like I'll just have to start doing things my way.
I'll do it my way.
That's the way I'll write our story.
Hang in there, Dad.
Sin was nothing compared to diaper changing, huh?
I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged in so long.
It's all right. I knew it would be worth the wait.
Cells Fine Long had to close.
You? Have faith in me?
Waka, we're in this together. Whether you see it or not, I really do rely on you.
Guess I'd better not drop the ball, yeah?
You won't.
Well, I'm glad it ended well.
They're in their own little world.
Come on.
Let's not bother them.
It's horrible when a series gets drawn out for too long, or like it just ends really rubbishly. Episode complete. Yeah. I've only ever seen like bits and pieces of both the abridged and the original series actually. Mainly because it wasn't necessarily my like thing. The way I got into Dragon Ball Z was actually through the games. Like through the really early games as well. I remember there being a don't know what it was, but like you had to unlock the characters, and when you were playing like 2-player and stuff, you would unlock like the ability to have like different, I don't even know how to explain it. You basically were in a room where you go against like someone else playing. But the series never grabbed my attention all that much, I'm afraid.
Let me go to the temple. I want to see my sister.
This road is closed. I can't let you through.
What's wrong with wanting to see our families?
But without orders, I can't let you pass.
My. Some boys don't know how to behave. Haven't you noticed you're the only ones still nitpicking over party politics? New Yevon this, Youth League that. It's called a complex. Get over it. Weren't you listening to the song? Now let them through.
But without the order?
I just gave you an order.
Right away.
Sis, I'm coming!
Bless. This whole chapter is basically about tying up loose ends.
Let's check it out.
My little heart is hurting. It just feels like it's gonna be a lot of waiting.
Songs are powerful.
I guess everyone felt it.
What you felt?
No, not me. Len.
Part of me's like, I just want to finish the game so I can like, so I can get the skills up easier. Because like, the lower you are in the chapter, I don't know how to explain, but basically when you're in the lower levels, which you will be when you start, everything's a little harder, so getting skills up will be easier. You lose all your levels, but you keep all the skills you have. Oh, this is a horrible thing. I don't like it. There's 2 of them. And they both died extremely quickly. Too easy.
Only one way to find out. Well,
I have to question why we're still fighting, like, New Yevon people at this point. Also, some of these guys' health seems to be completely mixed in, like, whether it's, like, high or low. Also, the bottom right corner never used to have that loading screen. I'm a little shook.
Well, it seems to me you have forgotten who it is you are supposed to be guarding. I ought to fire you for just up and leaving me the way you did. Don't interrupt. I've been practicing these lines for days, so be quiet and let me finish.
Donna, please forgive me. I'll apologize as much as you want. Don't say I can't be your guardian anymore. I'll never leave your side again.
I like how his eyes just don't move.
That's so sweet.
Shut up. You're making such a scene. How humiliating. Don't think that you're off the hook for embarrassing me like this. You'll be making this up to me for the rest of your life.
Donna!
Bartella, we're leaving.
Oh.
Still got to say our outing line.
It's so pretty.
Welcome bash.
Nah, afraid not. Ah! Sounds like a freaking sin. Hey, that is Kilika's episode complete. Trick of the trade. So what were the requirements for this? Okay, sorry, I'm reading Lucas and it's just like, you could have failed this if like you didn't do the follow that if you went back to the airship. All you have to do here is flag off the thing of the Blitzball game. No, you don't actually have to play Blitzball. Good. In order to accomplish this, once you have done that, head towards the Lucas outskirts and approach the railing.
Blitz freaks across Spirit have been waiting for is finally here.
Oh.
That's right, folks. Blitzball season has begun. Wow, is it that time of year already?
I wonder
Shocking.
if Waka and the gang are here.
The Aurochs aren't coming. I hear they've got their hands full with babysitting.
Aww.
Aw, they should have just brought Vidina along.
And guess what? They want the Gull Wings to compete in their place.
Are you serious? All right! I've always wanted to play Blitzball.
Ah yes, put a team of who can't play.
Don't sweat this small stuff. Leave everything to me. Me!
So, are we in or what?
Let's do it.
I have been practicing my diving a lot. You know, you might be surprised.
Train. I need a tutorial, please. Okay, so basically we're gonna lose this. Actually, yeah. What goes on here? I'm gonna be real with you. We just have to flag off the first game of Blitzball, basically. Rotate reset camera. I don't know what's going on. Right. It's going. I don't understand. Am I meant to be like controlling people? Oh. So I'm not even playing, it's just... Oh, am I meant to be doing stuff? So confused by what is happening right now. He got it! How is that a goal for then? I don't know, but basically I'm losing it. This is so incredibly confusing. Well, we're gonna get nil, but it's fine. I'm honestly super confused. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Time's up. Yeah, no, I knew we were gonna lose. Wait, I have to do all the matches anyway? Oh, I have to watch them all? Okay, weird. What is happening right now? Why do I need to even watch these? Oh no, there's rounds. Continue. Return to Luca. One set. I'm so confused. I don't know what's best. I'm so confused. I don't know when I have to play through a whole thing. The only person who's much weaker is Shinra. So we'll do this. I don't know what's going on, I'll be honest. Okay, this way's not gonna slow down. Maybe we'll just lose a lot less bad, you know? Like, we lost a lot less bad that time. But we have to watch all of them, which is what like, this goes a lot quicker. Okay, it's just because I don't know whether I had to play through all the rounds, and that's why I'm redoing it. Freaking hell, that was a quick score. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. I keep clicking too quick. I'm just gonna play one more time because I'm honestly really confused. How this works. I did not mean to click the default map. Dang it. Right. Okay, well this is honestly rather boring, and I can't believe I forgot to click the top thing, because that makes this take so much longer. Because it wants to zoom in every time. There's no way to just skip it. Like, I can pause and that's it. Like, wait. I'll get back into the more interesting stuff in a moment. Oh, I say in a moment. I hope it'll be in a moment anyway. I'm just gonna browse my notifications I've got quick. Okay, this one's nearly over, so I can think that much. Do. It's that I don't actually need to play Blitzball, it's just really boring. I would have preferred to play Blitzball, you know? Yeah, it even says in this guide, it's like, yeah, it makes playing this minigame really useless. pointless, I suppose, more than anything else. As opposed to useless, I guess. Do, 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 do. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I'm reading at the same time of doing this. We're gonna return to Luca. We do have another thing here to do. We basically need to go to the outskirts of Luca. Honestly, from here, I don't really know how to get to. Okay, yeah, I do, never mind. So we're gonna have a mission, and all we have to do is follow the Flying Moogle wherever it goes, and watch the flashbacks, apparently. Apparently this is integral to getting the good ending. That's it.
I practiced. Wherever I go, Spira is full of places tied to my memories.
What's fun is you see his necklace. That's what's on the front of her top here.
Memories of my journey. Memories of you. Huh?
What's wrong?
But it's... You can't see it?
See what?
You need a break?
Wait here!
Okay, mission time. There's a furtive, floating, fluffy, flying Moogle. What more do you need to know? Chase after it. Do, 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 do. Gonna get the chests. Do, 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 do.
No one else can see it?
Nice, you look a little bit like a lunatic, but then again, you're running everywhere you go. You don't even walk ever. Oh. Not that I can't do that. I don't understand how people blow with their fingers in their mouth. There we go. Whistle, sorry, with their fingers in their mouth. Okay. I assumed the Moogle was going to be down here.
These are our memories. Yours and mine.
Interesting.
But I don't think I'm ready to let them be memories yet. Maybe I'm confused, but... it's okay.
What's with you?
A dream, I think. My
What?
heart won't stop pounding.
That's not a dream. Not if your heart's pounding like that. You and someone you care about are connected somehow. That's what it is.
How worldly.
I felt that way too.
About who?
I don't know.
Spill it.
Maybe we can trade secrets.
You drive a hard bargain.
I guess everyone's like this. We cling to our secrets, our doubts, our memories. We're never able to put them aside. Even though they confuse us, there are some things we can only find in that confusion. I think it's okay to feel that way.
Okay, so that's the end of that. Once you get to the high road, automatically enter into Rin's investigation that you started back in chapter 4. He'll basically reveal who the criminal is, and depending on who is found guilty, it's literally complete or conclude. If you give Rin a mixed bag of clues in chapter 4, he won't pin the crime on anyone, and the episode concludes. Okay. Stopped by the travel agency to install Comsphere. You must complete the Detective Rin mission, making it absolutely sure that either Chocobo or Riku are found guilty. Visit the High Alone and learn his verdict. Okay. Investigation, and not at all. Let us go and we will find out who. Okay, it took me here but it didn't do anything. There we go, I just had to walk outside apparently.
I am glad you are all here.
I have no idea who's going to be found guilty.
Recent string of incidents occurring on the high road.
Surrounding the hover crash. Okay. Marks found along the new road seem to indicate something fell from the road into the ravine below. The injured person found near the crash hover has been identified as its pilot. Drone machine. The machina can only be configured or panel behind the agency. Naturally, I consider that someone might have tampered with that control panel. After seeing a man fall off the industry, another possibility struck me. An impact, where it's strong enough, could also Such an impact would not necessarily require ballistic strength. So we could deal a forceful blow with a little help from nature. So if a person jumped down from your head, that would do it.
Now then, let us try to figure out who perpetrated these nefarious acts.
I'm so confused.
We have already heard some testimony. The hover lost its balance and overturned while attempting to avoid a passerby. But who could that passerby be? According to the hover's pilot, it was an Al Bhed female. We found footprints on one of the malfunctioning machina. So, let me ask you all. Has anyone recently been to the ruins at the High Road's south end? And does anyone recall jumping down from a great height?
What? No one else?
One final question. Would the Al Bhed ladies please raise their hands? Please try to recall what happened, Riku.
happy.
Whatever works for her.
Shall we?
Oh, right. But at the same time, how is that her fault? Like, yeah, okay, that's her fault. She fell onto it.
It was me!
Precisely. The hover crashed while trying to avoid hitting you. And you caused the drone Machina to malfunction when you landed on it. You, Riku, are the one who caused these two incidents to occur.
It's the most emotion we've seen in this entire game from any of the characters.
I am sure you meant no harm, but your carelessness invited disaster. Allow me to determine Riku's sentence, if I may.
What sentence?
What the heck?
Didn't expect trash duty.
Phew, glad that's all over.
You must be tired.
As Nato did noob.
Assuming that was like, I could just drop.
Why the chocobos?
They were being employed to power a ferry boat, so I purchased them.
That's great. But can I go home now? I picked up all the trash.
All of the trash?
Every last piece. Look. Yo.
No way.
For your hard work.
Well, get plucking.
Ugh, this stinks. Feathers aren't trash.
Is Twitch out doing a funny? Twitch was doing a funny on my side. Oh my god. Just full on like, failed to load module. What is happening? Seems okay here. Okay, everything just like messed up on my side. As long as the stream's still going, I don't mind. I should actually probably save. I've done quite a bit to not. No, it's 72%. It's definitely not going to end in 100%. Oh. Okay, so we've got, next where we're going is we're going to Mushroom Road Rock. Spence here will depend on who you sided with back in Chapter 2. If you went to the Youth League, Elmer and company will let them participate. Which, yes, you should agree to. If not, then, well, you messed.
Yuna! I went to your concert! It was spectacular! I was so moved!
Thanks to you, we should be able to resolve our conflicts with New Yevon peacefully.
The guys who went to the concert have been going around pushing for a truce.
That's great!
Sadly, there are a great
It just
number of
reminds me of
members
Kingdom
who
Hearts
don't know what to do
animations
with their
sometimes this
energy.
game.
It may sound odd, but they're unhappy about losing the chance to fight.
They are so ready to blow up. But Commander Lucille thought of this great idea. Like, what if everybody blew off some steam with a battle tournament?
Sounds like fun.
We had hoped that you would be able to participate. But if people affiliated with Yevon were to take part, the tournament might get out of hand.
Well, we're not really allied with Yevon.
Some of the other troops just don't understand that.
Well, I guess we're not gonna change their minds. Let's go, Uni.
Yeah, you're right.
My apologies.
She looks like Daphne. I'm sorry, but she does. But I also want to... We need to actually go down here. Despite what they're saying.
We're not allowed to assist allies of New Yevon.
But there's something I have to find out.
Don't intend to hinder you, but some of the other troops are still edgy. You'd best be careful.
Hey, your song was great!
So you're allied with New Yevon, but like, your song was great, girl. Like, thank you. Any way to jump down there? No. Why does it feel like this is like had a different, like, something done to it? So I need to go talk to your Bill, but I also want to come down here and see if I can get in here yet. Basically. I'm actually sure this is also the first battle I've had to go into. I feel so overpowered at level 60. Basically what I'm going to is that door. I don't know if I can actually get into it yet, so I'm testing out my theories. Brian's always going to load through it as well. I'm not sure if like that's literally the last thing I have to do, but then it's not like something that I'm... It's not something you always get. You can miss it. Yay, she's finally level 60! Yay, Yuna! This must be something we can get into at this point. We're missing one? No. No, we're missing one. Okay. I don't know how we're missing one. Okay. That's fine. Just realized if I get hit by a Mega Tomberry or a Tomberry while out here, I'm dead. Hey! Wow. Right, after Moonflow, I'm not sure how many more I've actually got left to do. Sorry, after Mushroom Road Rock, which is where we actually are. I was just looking at the one that's next on the list, because this one's probably almost done at this point.
Too easy.
Oh. This has definitely been a bit of an interesting playthrough today. It feels like you get into chapter 4 and everything feels like it slows down. Well, really, you get into chapter 3. You have to visit everywhere. And it just feels like it slows down. Ah! Oh. But But literally, if you do all this leveling up as you go and you do all the side quests, you literally don't have an issue. Like, I killed something that was oversold in 2 hits. That's ridiculous. I realize I'm not focusing on actually getting the abilities up anymore, which is probably detrimental to only myself. Like Pain, for example, I don't know how well this is going. To be fair, she's actually almost there, so it's fine. I don't know how Ruki's actually doing, because like she was on 0. She's only on 32. Shit, man. 100%ing this is hard. As in, even just a berserker. Like, God. I just want to be able to essentially need to rely on the actual things to be able to use them without doing as much damage, I guess. I don't know. I'd love to get into New Game Plus on this. Like, I would love to say I'd love to get onto it today, because to be honest I would. That's partly because I want to play more of it, but I obviously don't want to play off the story. Because in this case the side quests are tying everything else that's happened up, and so it'd feel almost wrong to not include them in.
Lady Yuna, that song of yours really got me thinking. If we had fought a war with New Yevon, it would have torn Spira in 2. And I might not be talking to you right now. The fact is, there are still League members who want war. But I'll stop them, alone if I have to. I don't want what happened 1,000 years ago to happen again.
It's
no,
Robin.
Just you watch, Lady Yuna. I won't let you down.
You know, that was pretty studly.
He's all talk.
You know, if there were more people like Yaibel around, things could change. I just know it.
So, the Moonflow one, we're actually not going to be able to get an episode complete. We're only going to be able to get an episode concluded. Because we didn't sell the 10 tickets. Which will make sense if you've watched my previous streams only, obviously. But this Moonflow to do next, so we'll do the Moonflow. Not sure where Tobali actually is.
Unipalooza was a super smasherific success!
Unipalooza?
But we mustn't let success go to our heads. No, no, no! We must succeed again once more! Well, do relax and enjoy it. The show, I mean.
I hate that it doesn't tell you early on that these things are required to get these episodes concluded. Like, why wouldn't it tell you?
Sensationally sensational! More or less.
I'm so confused. Did this not finish off it? Okay, so we didn't get this view last time. Yeah, unfortunately, I just think there isn't actually something we can do here because I didn't do the 4 requirements. And the one I'm missing was way back in chapter 2, so it's not even like I can really go back and just do it. It's back in chapter 2, and that was so long ago. The next one is Jose Temple. Okay, apparently there's a lot in this, so let us enter the Chamber of Faith and you'll do a battle with the Machine Faction's new weapon of mass destruction, protection. Faction defeating this machine is that it grows stronger depending on the amount of you evacuate from the big... Okay.
Fatet nakinar uchmakin. Odajawi luyem pe drek drek.
Well now, that sounds like a dare.
He wants us to challenge their unbeatable machina.
So basically, now about it. How about it? Take on the experiment, sure. This won't be too hard. So I have to fight this thing 5 times, apparently. So it shouldn't be too bad. I don't know how much health it has or whatever. But it only has 18,000 health.
I can do this blindfolded.
Go ahead.
Well, that's not even a lot of damage when you consider how much health I have.
Ow, right in the kisser.
We just learned magic counter. Okay, so we killed it. That's great.
We really trashed it.
Tiga Windelik Yut Kujaya.
Mega win your daddy there. Yache rija tu pimte kunika machina.
Hey, he understood me.
Fiddler Ween Mikeyka.
Fire Pet Manual seems like the experiment again. It's still a work in progress, so you can power it up even more. Well, okay. So... hopefully you don't do too much doing the redacting, that's fine, blah 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 blah. Who got these abilities? I have a feeling Yuna must have got one of them. Yeah, she got Crackdown. Did Pain get the magic counter? And actually, what is Riku on now? Okay, so she's making her way up there. You have to get the phone. Guys sitting on the phone in the side rooms. Okay. It's in the other room, apparently. If I find all 5, that would be easier, and then I don't have to come back. What? Okay, behind the shop at Jose. In the... what? I don't even know what half of these things are that it's telling me that I need to go to. Okay, I have to hit X when all the monkeys jump together. Come on, jumpy jumpy, all together now. All together now. We're all in this together. And we know that we are a star. And we see that we're all in this together. Da 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 da. Okay, so I don't know whether I've actually got all of these. I'm honestly confused. We'll do the battle because obviously it's good experience, I'll be honest. Wait. I mean, where's the guy in his fancy machina? I'm so confused. What? Oh, okay, he's down here. I was confused. He's like, excuse me, where? Oh, oh, this is gonna Marnella. Here's a present, thank you. So the only problem I have is, like, I've come in here, I've got 3 of them. Don't know how I got into this room. Attack level 1 defense level what? Ooh, I didn't even heal at pain. Mildly problematic.
I'm gonna miss you.
But it's okay. I didn't actually give him one of my things that would have helped. See, this is a really good battle, for Yuna, because she's actually getting a lot of experience from doing it. AP, I think is the correct term. Gonna come in here and use some high potions. Das ist the Puppen? I don't know. Oh, it's saying no, that's my manual, you're not allowed to use. Okay. Attack level, defense level, special level 2. Well, apparently you only have to... Maybe we don't even need to use the actual... They're doing like nearly 2,000 damage anyway without the hurt in using their MP. Like, you just already learned another thing. That's insane.
Effortless.
Oh, I'm doing this wrong. You need to fix it at level 5. Sorry, you need to fix it and beat it at level 5. This is so much effort. Oh my gosh, okay, so this is not going as planned, I will say that much. I'll be honest, I think I'm gonna save off for the night. Because I'm a little tired, which sounds silly. Thing is, oh, you're tired, are you? Ooh, I don't want to go down that. But no, I've been playing for an extra half an hour or so, which is obviously my own problem, but I am quite tired. I'm just gonna go find myself a save point and I will end off. I'm also a little bit like looking at this like, oh my god, there is so much to do still. And we're on chapter 5 and I reckon I could make it into another whole stream. So yeah. I also need to get up earlier because tomorrow, instead of my standard 3-hour stream, because it's Friday, instead of my standard 3-hour stream, I'm going to be doing a 6-hour stream tomorrow, in the hopes of making up for not being here on Saturday. I'm also not going to be here on Sunday, which is my normal day off anyway, and I'm probably not going to be here Monday as well, so I'm not going to be here Saturday night. My intention is to do a 6-hour live stream Friday, maybe do a super early stream on Saturday and see how that goes, just as like a tester anyway. And then if I decide to not do a 3-hour stream Saturday morning, also depending on when we need to leave on Saturday, I'm going to my boyfriend's dad's birthday thing. Depending on when we are actually leaving, I'll either be doing a 3-hour Saturday early, or I'll be doing a 6-hour on Tuesday, most likely. We leave at 5 PM. Right, okay. And I'm assuming that's get us there for like 6, yeah? Because it's like a 40-minute drive, isn't it? But Saturday, maybe. I will put on my Twitter and whatever else that I have. I'll put on my Twitter, I'll put in my Discord, so you can go find those things. I've just threw them in chat to announce whether or not I'll be streaming on we arrive at 5. Yes, that's what I thought. So I probably won't be streaming Saturday. One, because doing doing a 6-hour live stream is gonna be quite long anyway. I've done it before, but I was doing uni work, and that's why I decided to do it. So who knows how that's gonna go. But I'll probably be playing a few different games. I may even do this, and maybe we'll finish this off tomorrow specifically. Because I reckon 6 hours is probably way more than it's needed. But who knows? It could be another 2 streams technically. So tomorrow, instead of, because it is Friday tomorrow, right? Yes. Instead of me streaming at 8 PM BST, that's British Summer Time, I will be here at 5 PM BST, so British Summer Time once again. So I'm going to be here 3 hours earlier than I normally am. Obviously, if you're not up then or whatever and you're in a different time zone, do not worry. I will be here during the normal 3-hour time slot anyway, so feel free to just join when you can, or whatever, like, you don't have to come along, you don't have to be here, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to head off because I need to go to the bathroom, and I'm like warm and cold at the same time. It's really weird in here, but yes, more me. But yes, I will see you tomorrow at 5 PM BST time. I will make sure to put that in my Discord and on my Twitter when I wake up tomorrow. Alright, bye bye everybody.